Hey everybody, it's the Wargaming Guy. Welcome back, and here we are. I didn't think it was going to come quite this soon, but the latest DLC for Strategic Command American Civil War Concert of Europe has arrived, and it has 5 scenarios in it. It's like $14.99 if you want to pick it up. And we've already played 2 of them, but so this one we're going to start off with. I'll just read the little description they have here. This is the before the Unfallen Fort. I'll read the description in a minute. Then we have Listen a While Ye Nations. That's Napoleon III tries to break Austrian dominance in Italy. Whirlwind of Flame. Bismarck's Blood and Iron policy aims for German unification. We already looked at the Fear Not, the Red Rains Fall, and One Lustrous Arm, which I still have no idea how you would win that. So today we're going to start 1854, before the Unfallen Fort. Lead British, French, and Ottoman forces in the Crimean War. Can you seize Sebastopol, the vital Russian naval base, before winter, and relentless reinforcements crush your advance? Master the art of military strategy to overcome the harsh conditions and outmaneuver the enemy. And hopefully we'll have the Light Brigade there. Okay, so so here's the victory conditions. Allies control Sebastopol or Karabalina suburb. I have no idea where that is. We'll have to find it on the map. That's the Allied major victory. Russian major victory is Russia controls Balaclava after October 14th, 1854. And this starts in 1854, I guess, too. So this may not be that long of a scenario. I don't know. Otherwise, victory is determined as based on territory controlled at the end of November 14th. So there's the Allies. So there you go. So we are going to play the Allies because, I mean, that's kind of the whole point of the game. Although we may come back and do the Ruskies. But, you got to see if you can do better than them. Since this is like Civil War era, kind of old-timey stuff, I'm going to use the soldiers instead of the NATO symbols, which I normally use, just because I kind of like it for the older stuff. Just kind of gives a more antique feel to it, at least to me. So, there you go. And, the invasion of the Crimea. Our objective in this campaign is to capture the Russian naval base at Sebastopol, home of the Tsar's Black Sea Fleet. With our troops having successfully disembarked on the beaches of Kamalita Bay, your first task will be to defeat the Russian army that is assembled on the heights overlooking the Alma River. Once this has been accomplished, your orders are to march south, secure the docks at Balaclava, and Kamenish Bay. This will allow us to land the rest of the army, including heavy siege guns, before beginning the investment of Sebastopol. You are strongly advised not to advance east into the Crimean interior towards whatever that is, Bakhchiasai and Simmerpol. A line has been marked on your map, marking the safe limit of your advance. Crossing this is likely to provoke the Tsar into sending further reinforcements, while such an advance can only serve as a distraction. Okay, so we'll definitely try to pay attention to that. Where's that line? Okay, this is Sebastopol. Where? Oh, it's right. Primary supply center. Yeah, this is Balaclava. I don't see a line on the map. But I'm going to assume maybe it's this river. Huh. Okay. Well, whatever, dudes. Okay, so here we go. We've got to capture, or defeat, rather. Hello. So, okay, so these are the Turks. These are the Frenchies. These must be the... No, those... I'm sorry, those are HQs. These are the British. Okay. Here's the line. So it's not the river. Well, maybe it is. No, it's... Okay. It's pretty far over. Although it doesn't seem to come down any further than this. Why you'd want to be out here, I don't know. That doesn't appear to be anything out there that you'd need. So, all right. Okay. All right. It is tempting to swing out here because, I mean, apparently there's nobody here, and I don't believe that for a second. So we're going to send this guy to do some scouting. Okay, this is wild, but we'll try to take advantage of it while we can. Ouch, that hurt. I wonder if this might not be... Yes. Almost got rid of him. Man, when these guys retreat, they don't mess around. I wish my guns... Well, maybe they do. Oh, they do reach. I was thinking only 2 shots because of the range, but of course I forgot the scale here is vastly different. Okay. Doesn't seem to be doing too much good for me. Darn it! I wanted to... Ooh, well, he's retreating like wild, too. You can't get over there? I don't like that, but oh well. Well, we'll swing you over here. I don't see any reason to go out here at all, so we'll pull these guys down when we're ready. Okay, they're all done. Let's bring you across. Okay, now for the French. If we could, we can nail him. Well, let's do him. Nice. Come on. There you go. That's not bad. Who are... Oh, these are Turks. Well, let's do the French first. There we go. Love it. We're taking a little bit of heavier casualties there than I probably would have ideally looked for, but on the other hand, you know, we're making progress where we need to, so... Yeah. Well, we might as well move you down here. That looks to be all. Can we purchase units? We can, although obviously we have no MPP. Well, the French do. So we can purchase. I'm sure there's no research, right? Yeah. So let's look at the reports. Russia outnumbers, but when you add the UK and France together, they don't even mention the Turks here. That's kind of weird. And there's no Turkish map up here either. Okay. Graph-wise, let's look at fighting spirit. And it should be super high for everybody. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's going to do it. Because there's no research, obviously, in this scenario either. Okay. Oh, so wait, whoa. Hold on. They're freaking out, people. That's what we like to see. Wow. When the Ruskies freak out, they don't mess around. Now, if I'm right... Whoa. They really don't mess around. If I'm right, we've got some enemy... Okay. Enemy force, a Russian army is scattered. With their morale broken, it is likely to be several days before the enemy is in condition to oppose your advance. However, in time, they'll likely regroup in the vicinity of Simferopol, I guess it's or something like that, in the east, or join the garrison of Sebastopol. While care should be taken to ensure a line of communications with the fleet in Kamalita Bay, or however you say that, Kalamita Bay, is not broken, particularly from the Russian garrison in Sevastopol's north side. Our priority must now be to establish the army south of the Chernaya River and secure the docks at Kamish Bay and Balaklava. Vast Russian reinforcements are expected to arrive in the coming weeks, and on their arrival, it is unlikely that we will be able to hold a position north of the Chernaya River, while also maintaining sufficient forces to besiege Sebastopol. Okay, so is this the Shbersha River? Where is the Shbersha River? Well, here's Balaklava. I'm not seeing any names for these rivers. And I was right, we do have enemy up here now. That's really not what we were hoping for. You know what, we're going to send the Turks up here. And we're going to send you up after them. And maybe one more. Okay, let's just see what happens. Okay, so I'm wondering if they're even here at all, or if they're just like totally... Yeah, I think they just totally disappeared. Doesn't really matter much, I don't think, what roads I take. There's nothing there that could possibly... Whoops. The artillery seems to move pretty nice as compared to most games, so that's nice. Whoop. Now I can't reinforce. Oh, I have no MPPs yet. Ooh. I didn't notice that. I did not pay attention to that. That was a mistake. Which we'll try not to make again. I'm going to have to watch the casualties here on the British side going forward. Hopefully, I mean, at some point, surely we'll get... And yes, I'm going to call you Shirley. We're going to get, some MPPs, but who knows when, so... Okay, I think that's everything. Nothing's popped up. I don't know if we take this, then we get reinforcements here. I'm assuming that's what happens, but we'll see. His morale is pretty good. His supply is good. They're both entrenched about the same. Okay. Well, we're not going to spend any money. I don't think we have enough money from the French to do anything anyway. We don't. So, 4th Division completes. Oh, okay, so we get some reinforcements here. Russian fleet is scuttled, blocking the entrance to the Sebastopol harbor. Okay. And that's the... laying siege. The base of Sebastopol is divided into 2 parts by the Sebastopol harbor. Our objective is to capture the south side, where most of the major dockyards and facilities are located. The north side is home to fewer installations, and its capture alone will not be sufficient to force the surrender of the base. However, if it were captured, it would be possible for us to turn the fortress guns of the north side against their former owners, aiding our efforts to capture the south side. Pardon me. You may therefore wish to consider attempting the capture of the north side. Note, to benefit from the fortress guns, a unit must be stationed in the north side hex 4232, which... okay, so... this is 4232. All right. And what's that? Allied occupation of the north side of the fortress guns. Oh, okay. So we got it. All right. Now I know it says that these guys are going to hit Sebastopol. I think we're going to send the Brits down here and maybe let the French see what's going on here because they're just going to naturally run into it anyway. That may or may not be a good idea. I don't know what to expect at Balaclava. Okay. You're getting in the Frenchies' way, buddy. Look out. I want to... Oh, yeah. They're not doing anything. Oh, they're mine. Well, that was a waste of time. I assumed they were... Me and my assumptions. Come on, horsey boys. Oh, he's not moving. Maybe I should leave him here then. Maybe that's a tripwire for the Russian reinforcements? I don't know. All right. Come straight down here. Okay, Balaclava's over here. Yeah, it's kind of straight down from Inkerman or whatever that is. Go, 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 Redcoats. This is a lot of just open field running here. And the British still have nothing in terms of MPPs. Probably make that clear. And here comes the rain. Because why not? All right. Where is... It's here. So we're going to swing you over this way. Let's go, boys. Alright, now the French are gonna run into the outskirts here. Alright, we took that, but they're certainly not gonna let us just like take everything, are they? Probably not, but I guess we'll find out. I want you going this way. Go, go, Nappy. Here's Napoleon, Prince Napoleon, who's only a 5, so he's... I don't know what his relationship was to Bonaparte, but apparently he didn't inherit much. Of his acumen, anyway. Okay. There you go. Nobody collects anything. Here we go. Ah, rat. They grabbed that town. I wanted it. Not that it means anything. It just did. Okay, they're only a 5, though. Can you reach them? Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, these guys are... Ooh, 3 out of 4. Supply is 9. Morale's only 54%. Mine's not that much better, though. Let's bring you guys down. We'll put you right there. Oh, we got to go to the southern part of Sebastopol, too. I almost forgot. Man, the French are not going to be able to screen Sebastopol very well. There's not enough of them. So, there we go. All right, we'll bring you down here. We may run into stuff here. I'm kind of thinking we probably will, although hopefully it won't be too much. But you never know. All right. Not much to say. We're just moving our boys, you know. That's all we're doing here. Get moving. We'll put you over here. Oh, we missed that. Can I undo that? Good. We're going to need to grab this when we come down. Just because, you know. I wonder if there's partisans in this game. I'm not seeing any here. What about down here? They don't show any. Doesn't mean that they couldn't show later, but I think that means probably there's not going to be any of that. Okay. As our forces approach Sebastopol, the time has come to establish supply depots in preparation for the siege. 2 suitable locations have been identified. Kamenish Bay at the tip of the whatever peninsula, and Balaclava, 10 miles to the southeast. As neither harbor is sufficiently large to support both armies, we must now decide which is to be assigned to the French use and which to the British. Kamenish Bay, which is the larger of the two, will provide the owner 150 MPPs per turn, while Balaclava will provide 100 per turn. Several units of reinforcements will also be able to be unloaded at each location. I believe Balaclava should be reserved for the British, leaving Kamenish to the French. Do you agree? Saying yes will result in Balaclava becoming the British industrial center and Kamenish a French industrial center. Saying no is the opposite, of course. These industrial centers can be used to deploy new units from the production quay, including the following reinforcements. UK gets a cavalry brigade, 2 siege artillery. The French get a lot more. An HQ, 4 brigades, 4 cavalry brigades, field artillery, siege artillery. Kamenish will provide 150. Historically, Lord Raglan opted for British forces to utilize Balaclava as their primary supply depot through the siege. The small port proved inadequate to the demands of the British Army, contributing to the breakdown of British supply services throughout the winter. So, we're going to follow history, even though it may not be a good idea. And we're going to do that. Additional Tartars are joining. Very good. Commander of the Army. Croaked. That's probably not good. Oh my goodness, we may have to back up a bit. Probably a good idea. If they come out of their forts, it'll be a lot easier to kill. Okay, we're back. I hadn't thought about the guns. I hadn't thought about a lot of things in this game that I need to get my head in the game, so to speak. I've been playing other things, and so I haven't really thought like I should. Let's grab this for you. They may still be able to get me. We'll see. I broke that. So now I'm trying to figure out, here's Balaclava. So where's this Kamenish? Oh, it's there. All right, way over there. Oh, he's out of supply, so he's not going to be able to do very much. That's not what we wanted at all. So you guys are going to veer off a little bit to get over here, because we'll send some French that way too, obviously, but we need to grab that as soon as possible. I wonder if I should send the Turks. No, we'll bring them down here. I haven't even looked at supply. Not too bad. The further down we come, though, of course, the worse it gets until we can get to the ports. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't want to force march. Okay, so, wow, Kamenish is way over there. Man, Balaclava's quite a distance. So, but here's one of our things that we need to capture. Balaclava's another one, so's that. And then I think those are the big ones, and then Sebastopol, which looks like it's going to be a bear, which is exactly what it should be. Oh, no. That's not what we want. I guess I got my HQ up there. Ah! Ouch. Jeez. All right, this is not making me happy. Can't reach. Yeah, we'll send you over here too. Get my HQs. Well, you're on a row. Well, let's see what we got going here. Okay, we're up to 8 again, so we should be in pretty good shape now. There we go. Let's get you as far down as we can. Here comes Lord Raglan. Grabbing it. And we'll just come over here. There we go. And not really sure what to do with these guys, but I'll just let them sit. What's their supply level? 7. That's all right. Okay. Did we move you? I didn't think so. There we go. We're going to need more artillery, that's for sure. We're going to have to put the British and the French artillery together. You know, the north side, though, I mean, looks like it's going to be easier to get than the south. So if you had that and could use these guns, that might be helpful. That might really be something to think about, capturing that first. But first, we got to get our port situation all in a row. Oh, boy. Ah! Curse you! Wow, that's bad. Okay, we're gonna charge over there. You'll get there first, but we have got them. So huzzah! So we don't really need you guys down there now. We can start sending you this way. I'm going to send these guys up here. I think that trying to grab the north just might be the way to go. I'm going to send you back here. We'll let the French focus on that. And we'll just have you hang around for kicks. Can I actually... I can reinforce. Okay. I don't really want to yet because... We'll see how soon we got to grab this next turn, and then we'll see how fast our supplies. I wonder if well, that's a 10. I think I need to send an HQ down, probably sitting right here. Maybe Ragland. He's only a 4, so definitely he'll be the one. Much rather use him for supplies than fighting, since clearly he doesn't seem to be what you'd call an inspirational figure. There we go. The depot has been established. Oh, that's bad. We got to pull him out. Yeah. Oh, and they got just regular party in there too. That's, yeah. Local Tartar tribesmen informed us the Russian army appears to be regrouping near Simferopol and is likely to begin marching west imminently. It's of vital importance that the docks of Balaclava and Kamish Bay are secured promptly, as any force that cannot maintain a land connection to either of these locations will be reduced to minimum supply. Note, our victory conditions do not require you to maintain control of the old fort, so it may be advisable to move any troops still operating in that area further south. If Balaclava has not been secured by October 14th, the Russians will be awarded victory in this campaign. Well, Balaclava's ours. The other one will be the old fort. Does anybody... Hold on. What is the old fort? Anybody? Old fort. So we don't have to maintain that, but he won't move. So that seems a little weird. But let's first of all let the British get the French supply base. Kind of weird, but you know, this whole thing is going to be kind of weird. Lord Ragland, come this way, old boy. Actually, yeah. No, we'll put you over here. We'll put Evans here. I'm not quite sure what to do with the Frenchies, but... Now... Yeah, heavy cavalry. Ha ha! Ring any bells, people? Oh, you know it does. I can't move these guys? Is this the light brigade? Oh, it is. I hadn't even realized that. I guess it is. There might have been more than one light brigade. Okay. So, no, it's not what I was... Yeah, it won't open up. Okay. All right. We need to kind of beat up on this. There you go. they've moved, so they can't do anything. All right. You're pulling back for right now. Actually, we don't really. Well, somebody needs to be there, I guess. We don't want them charging out here, so. Which I suppose they could do. It's not likely. Alright, so here we go. We're getting lined up. Let's just, for kicks. Wait a minute. Okay, I don't know where the Russians are, but they're somewhere because they really have increased in size, to put it mildly. Okay, so the British are, yeah, the French are down just a bit. Russians are down a little more, but nothing bad. So, yeah, so they could be anywhere out here or down here as far as that. I hope they're not down here. I'm going to assume they're coming from up here. And so maybe we could pull back from this when we see them. I don't know. We shall find out. There we go. Yeah, the Frenchies are all happy. Yeah. Man. Dang it. Gonna do the same thing to the Brits. Wow. Holy. The artillery in this game is murder. Much better than what it often is, especially the ones these. Oh, look at that. They came out to play. Oh, that's good. Well, for everybody except that guy. We might be able to do something with that. If they'll do more of that, I would be happy. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm not rejoicing about something that I'm going to regret here in a minute. But we will see. Okay, what else you got? Oop. And yes, we know. So hold on. We got to come down here. We got to move. Wow. I'm going to, yeah, the siege artillery is slow. That's what it's afraid of. Ah. There we go. The French will put you there. Oh, that was a mistake, actually. That's all I can do. Ah. All right. What is this guy? Wow. All right. So first thing we're going to do is pound into guacamole. One would hope. Or maybe not. His morale's getting down. Oh, you're really? That's amazing. Retreat. Nice. That's what I'm talking about right there. Beautiful. All right, back up. Let's get you over here for now. I want you right here. You're going to come down here. So we're going to have to reinforce these guys. There's no doubt about it. Well, if we're going to do that, I've got 250 for the French. Now, can I reinforce you? How about you? No, didn't think so. Down here we had, yeah, you. Hate to do this, but, you know, to use up my points already. Oh, yeah, we got to put you there. So let's, supply-wise, we're not doing so great over here. Why? Okay, we'll put you there. Would that be a good place to? I don't think so. We'll bring down and we'll put him in here. And maybe that will help our supply. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it a little bit. And then down here, of course, yeah. And his, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that'll be 10. Okay, I think that's pretty good. We may want to swing a French guy down here, but I don't think so because, I mean, sheesh. I think maybe I made a mistake. Maybe the British should have been north. I don't actually know. I've read about this and I've seen, some stuff on television about it, historical stuff. Of course, if you want the ultimate resource for this, of course, you watch the Errol Flynn movie. No. Actually, it's a fun movie, but it's like very, very distantly related to history. Let's just put it that way. All right, let's let the AI go one more time, and then we'll wrap up this first episode. Okay, we know where they are now. At least some of them. Curse you. Man, give me some bombers here. We might have some. Although the Germans in 1941 certainly didn't have an easy time of it either. Okay, so where is this? That's Akels or whatever that's called. So, okay. They are cutting in way south. He won't move. I mean, I hate to do this, but wow. So now what the heck am I going to do? Now I've got to deal with this and another. Man, we better get some reinforcements here in a big old freaking hurry. That's all I can say. But all that will be happening next time, because we are just out of time for now. So come back next time for more. And until then, this is the Wargaming Guy. Thanks for watching. Take care. Don't forget that the Concert of Europe is out now. DLC for Strategic Command Civil War. Costs you about $15 on Steam. So there you go. Take care, everybody. I'll be back soon.